It's Thursday. I gotta get my video done. Shoot.
It's Thursday! And welcome back to another episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving. So for today's episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving, I'm using my Rooney 2, my Men Essentials The Danforth Shaving Soap in Shea Butter, and my Parker 65R with Balsano blades. So we are starting a 3-part series. This is part 1, part 2, and part 3. I'm gonna keep a secret for now, but I'm essentially teaching ladies how to use the tools in which they will be purchasing, because they will have no reason not to purchase either a safety razor and also a... So, by the end of this 3-part series, you will feel incredibly confident purchasing a tool that you can actually shave your legs with. Because there's nothing worse than buying something and it sits on the shelf and it never gets used. So for this section of Wild Women Wet Shaving, we are talking about the double edge safety razor. Double edge because it has side A and side B. And the cool thing about shaving with something that has 2 sides is you shave half your leg, switch it over, shave with the other half, rinse. You don't need to spend every 1, 2, 3 strokes. Rinse out your razor for 15 minutes, 1, 2, 3, rinse out for 15, 1. No, that's not a thing with safety razors. So the shaving cream goes in through here and out through here, or in through here and out through the bottom. And whatever is still between the razor, whatever is between the razor blade and the base plate shouldn't interfere with your actual shave. For the most part, it's just gunk on your razor. So make sure after you are finished shaving with your razor, loosen it up. But you don't need to pull it all the way apart, just so that the pieces move a little, and give it a nice little swish into warm water or cold water. And then tighten it a little bit, but give it enough room to breathe so that it doesn't oxidize while it's all sitting like that, because you have stainless steel on stainless steel on stainless steel with leftover shaving cream, a little bit of hair, and some soap. It's okay, it won't rust, it shouldn't rust, but it's just nice to get a little bit of breathing in between your blade, the base plate, and the head. Then just give it a nice little tightening before you shave. I'm going to teach you ladies how to shave with a safety razor, and I'm going to walk you through it. If you have any questions, feel free to use the comment section below, message me on Instagram at Wild Women Wet Shaving, or send me an email at ChapmanCollects@gmail.com. Either way, I will answer and make sure that you know how to shave properly the next time you shave. Alright, so if you jiggle your razor and you can hear the pieces moving, you're going to have the worst shave of your life. So, on both sides of the razor, you screw in until you can't hear it move anymore. I mean, it makes sense, but you would be surprised how many times you think it's closed, but it's not actually closed. You will most likely do this section of your shave in the bathtub, but because I like to shave in the beauty of this world, I'm just sitting in a little tub outside in the garden. I know, right? Alright, so next what you are going to do is you're going to moisten your legs so that it's nice and ready to shave. I'm using warm water because it's a little chilly out here. You can use cold water to shave your legs. It honestly does not matter. It's all in how strong the razor blade is and how sharp the razor blade is and what kind of coating and how you like your razor blade. We will talk about blades in a couple of days. Okay, so moisten your leg. Alright, now that you have freshly moistened gams, as Alex likes to call them, you want to create your lather in your shave bowl. I don't have a shave bowl or shave mug, so if any wet shavers out there want to donate a bowl or a mug to me, I'm happy to take it off your hands. I'm using the Men Essentials shaving soap. I really like this stuff. It lathered really well for me in Arizona, so I feel like it's going to do just fine here. Shave brush, give it a little soak. I tend to not leave my shave brush in like a bath or soaking in a tub. I find it's not useful, and I find that it's just kind of extra. So make sure it is damp. Bring it out a few times. You don't want your shaving brush going like this, but you don't want it dry at the same time. Take your shaving puck and lather. And as my favorite shaver always says, Nick shaves, you can never have too much soap on your shaving brush, so go ahead and give yourself a nice, strong lather to work with. Our brush looks nice and loaded. So leave a little bit of residual water in the bottom of your bowl. And then go ahead and create your your shaving cream. Or your lather. Go ahead and create your lather. Okay. Now that you have a nice little lather built, and you are dripping down the sides, you're going to apply it to your leg. All of this really seems like common sense, but I'm just making sure that you understand what's going on when you're shaving. So, lather on up on your leg.
Ow. Talk to him. I mean, sometimes you got people going against.
Alright, so when you are applying your safety razor against your leg, it's not quite the same as if you shave with a Gillette. You want to sit at an angle. So you want to be at about a 30 to 45 degree angle. Not like this, not like this, like this. Because if you are here, you are not going to shave. If you are here, you are not going to shave. But if you are here, you're going to shave. So, take your razor. So the nice thing about wet shaving is if you feel like your first pass wasn't all that elegant, you can just lather up and shave again. Because it only has one blade going against the surface of your skin, it should never cause you irritation. Sure, you may find that when you're finished shaving, your legs may feel a little bit itchy and prickly, but that is also because you just shaved them. Apply a really nice aftershave balm. If you feel like applying a little bit of olive oil or witch hazel on your skin just to give it a little extra hydration, I'd highly recommend that. If you are a type of woman who likes to shave above the knee, because the surface of your skin is a lot more loose and a little bit more wobbly than, say, shaving your calf muscle or even over your shins, go ahead and flex your muscle a little bit more. That way the razor doesn't have a cause to skip. Because I've found, not that I've ever shaved above my knee, but I've found even around my calf muscle that I do have to pull the skin a little bit more taut in order to make sure that the razor blade doesn't jump. It does happen every once in a while, and it is kind of an awkward feeling, but just make sure when that does happen to check to see if you've actually nicked yourself, because that's when you do tend to nick yourself. If you're finding that you're shaving and the razor doesn't glide smoothly, you either need to consider a pre-shave or changing out your razor blade more often, or making sure that your skin underneath is more hydrated going into the shave, i.e. use a moisturizer the day before or an olive oil base on your skin. Then the next day when you shave, your skin tends to feel more taut and more crisp, so that when the razor blade goes over it, it's not dry and crumbly and your skin isn't falling off into the razor, because that happens too. Shaving around the ankles, I'll actually demonstrate that for you.
Pull the skin tight and do nice, slow strokes.
For those of you who think I am a woman, therefore I do not need to aftershave, you need to aftershave. Aftershaving is a way for your skin to know that A, you have finished shaving, and B, that it can close its pores. You also want to make sure that when you're applying aftershave, you do a little testing. There's Osmo blocks, and then there's actual aftershave gels. This one is by Anthony. It's an ingrown hair treatment. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. If you have a zit, that will get rid of it. Because there is an alcohol base in here, it will actually dry out the zit and allow for little white pussy stuff to come through. If you have clothing or material that you don't want covered in salt stains, Osmo blocks are not the best for that. But they act as a deodorant if you need a deodorant in a pinch and you can't go down to Shoppers Drug Mart or Walgreens and grab one right away. Just take out your alum block, have wet skin, apply the alum block, and put it away. Another thing is, because of the fact that it is salty, do not touch your eyes. Or if you're using your alum block and then you have to put contact lenses in, do a nice little rinsing so that you don't get Osmo salt in your contacts and then in your eyes, and then you're crying and your eyes are red, and it's a big thing. Thank you again so much for watching Wild Women Wet Shaving. I hope this was a help to you, and I hope your legs will be as smooth as mine, because mine are ridiculous. Remember, be at a 30 to 45 degree angle while you shave. Remember to use a shaving soap or a shaving cream. Try not to use the stuff that comes out of like a spray can, like the Gillette stuff. Read the back of the ingredients list, because it is shocking at what is actually in that as a shaving cream. Sorry, a shaving foam. So all my happy friends, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below. I want to know, ladies, what your favorite type of safety razor is. You have your regular closed comb? Are you an open comb girl? Are you a slant bar girl? Do you have no idea what I'm talking about kind of girl? Because that's okay. That's why I'm here. So in the comment section below, you can ask me all the questions you want answered, and I will either make a video, I will message you back in the comment section, or you can DM me, direct messaging for those of you over the age of 35, on Instagram at Wild Women Wet Shaving, and I will answer your not so I want to leave in the comment section below on her live YouTube channel questions. Thank you for watching another episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving, and I will see you beauties next Thursday when part 2 of the series is up. Bye.